Good evening everyone. Let us see the next chapter, mathematics, from mathematics 1a, properties of triangles. From this unit you will get 2 4 marks questions and 2 7 marks questions. This is very important unit to learn. It is a student friendly unit, I say. Why? Because see, less number of questions we have, and there is a chance to get 2 4 marks and 2 7 marks from this unit. See, if you learn matrix perfectly and this unit perfectly, easily you can attempt all 5 questions from 7 marks and all 5 questions of 4 marks also, right? So learn properly properties of triangles. You put 1 day for this unit and you learn. Okay, first let us see the basics of this unit. See, everywhere we are talking about a triangle here. If you take a triangle ABC, I am denoting the vertex as capital A, capital B, capital C, and capital A opposite side is small a, and capital B opposite side is small b, and capital C opposite side is small c. So here A, B, C are what? A, B, C are the sides of this triangle. Okay, can I say angle B? Angle B is the angle made by these lines A and C. Okay, capital A is the angle between B and C, capital C is the angle between A and B. So these are the formulas you need to learn here. Here mainly we have few terms: S, delta, capital R, small r1, r2, r3, like that we have the terms. First let us see what are those terms. Here A, B, C are sides of a triangle, it's clear, and A plus B plus C is nothing but the perimeter, right? So here we talk about semi perimeter. Semi means half of the perimeter. So half of the perimeter, that is S, is denoted by S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. From this you can write 2S is equal to A plus B plus C. And delta, already you have learned this formula in your 10th class, I think. Delta is equal to under square root of, if you know sides of a triangle and if you know the semi perimeter S, then what will be the formula? Under square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Okay, and delta is equal to ABC by 4R. This is another formula. So what is this capital R? Let us see. Already you are very clear with the small ABC, and delta is what? Area. S is semi perimeter, that's clear. Now let us see what are small r1, r2, r3. Okay, suppose this is a triangle and this is A, B, C. This is the side small a for opposite A, and B, this is B, and for C this is C. So for every triangle you will have an incircle and also circumcircle also you will have. Okay, rough diagram I am drawing here. And if you extend this, and you will have for the vertex, opposite of this vertex A, you will have an X circle, you will have a X circle, and to the opposite of this side B also you will have another X circle, and opposite of this vertex C also you will have a X circle. So for a triangle you will have incircle, circumcircle, and 3 X circles you will have. This circle touch here. Okay, and so this incircle radius is small r. This X circle radius, every X circle has some radius, right? Every X circle has some radius. So this X circle's radius, this is opposite to capital A, this is R1. Opposite to capital B will take R2. Opposite to capital C, this is R3. And so here we have the terms R, R1, R2, R3. These are the 4 terms we have. These are all what? Radiuses. What is our in-center radius? R1, R2, R3 are what? X circles radius. This is in-circle radius. Then only the thing left, capital R. Capital R is nothing but circumcircle radius. We call it as circumradius. This is capital R, circumcircle radius. Okay. So delta is also given by ABC by 4R. From this you can write R is equal to ABC by 4 delta. And delta, if you know 2 sides and in between angle, that means if you know BC and in between the angle A, then how do you find the delta? Delta is equal to half BC sin A. BC sin A. If you know CA and angle B, then half AC sin B. half AC sin B or half AB sin B. That means two sides you should know. See, if you know A and B and in between the angle C, then the delta can be find out by half AB sin C. Okay, and delta is also can be find out by 2r square sin A sin B sin C. If you know r, that is circumradius, and angles ABC, if you know, you can find delta 2r square sin A sin B sin C. And we have mainly three rules: sine rule, cosine rule, projection rule we mainly used. Sine rule is about sine function, cosine rule is about cos function. Sine rule is A by sin A is equal to B by sin B is equal to the ratio in between the side A and the angle formed at A, sine function of the angle. So, A by sin A by sin A, B by sin B, C by sin C is equal to nothing but 2 times of R, 2R. Okay. If you take only these two, then what happens? A can be written as 2R sin A, right? If you send this 2R sin A. So, if you take these two only, then B by sin B is equals to R means 2R sin B. Similarly, if you take these two, C by sin C is equal to 2R sin C. So, you should remember this one, you should practice so many times. Sine rule, this is sine rule. Next, cosine rule you say. Cosine rule is about cos function. Let us have a practice. Cos A we have to find, cos B and cos C. Cos A is actually, A is the angle between B and C, right? B and C. So, this is B square plus C square minus, about we are writing about A, so minus A square by 2BC. B square plus C square by 2BC. This is cos A. And what about cos B? B is the angle between A and C, right? So, you can write in any way C square plus A square minus B square by 2CA. And next, cos C is equal to, also you can write, C is the angle between A and B. So, A square plus B square minus C square by 2AB. You should remember this formula. So, from this I am sending this 2BC this side. 2BC cos A is equal to B square plus C square minus A square. I want A square value now, so that minus we have here. So, I am sending this A square this side. A square is equal to B square plus C square remains as it is, and I am sending this part this side, minus 2BC cos A. So, can you say B square is equal to, B square is about A and C. So, C square plus A square minus 2CA cos B. So, here C square is equal to 2AB, so A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C. These are cosine rule. This is also important thing. And next let us see projection rule. This is also an important one. Projection rule. Projection rule, A, B, C values we have to find. A is equal to, A is related with, you see here, A is equal to B, C, okay. B is equal to C and A. C is equal to A and B. Once you observe here, you will write like this. This is projection rule. Projection rule. A is equal to B, C. B is equal to C, A, and C is equals to A, B, right. Projection rule contains only cos function, okay. So, here C cos C plus C cos B. Here A and C you have, you opposite you write C cos A cos C. Here A cos B, B cos A. This is what projection rule to find A, B, C. The projection rule in between A, B, C sides and the angles A, B, C is this is. So, in this way we will find A, B, C values using projection rule. And not only that, we have to know the formulas of R, R1, R2, R3 also. Already I told you what is R, R1. R is equal to, R is given by delta by S. If you know delta, if you know ABC, then you can find S, right? How do you find? S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. Delta by S. how do you find delta? Delta is equals to under square root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. By that formula you can find delta. So if you know ABC, you can find R value by delta by S. R1 is equal to what? R1 is a opposite x circles radius of capital A. So delta by S minus A. R2 is delta by S minus B. R3 is equal to delta by S minus C. And once you observe these formulas also, see R is equal to all sine terms you can see here. 4R sin A by 2, sin B by 2, sin C by 2. R1 is related to capital A. So 4R sin A by 2 remaining in cos B by 2, cos C by 2. R2 is related to B, right? So 4R sin B by 2 remains same, remaining will change. Say cos A by 2, cos C by 2. R3 is related to C, right? So sin C by 2 remains same, remaining will change. Cos A by 2, cos B by 2. 4R cos A by 2, cos B by 2, sin C by 2. This is a formula. And delta is also given by R into S or under square root of R into R1 into R2 into R3. This is also another important formula. And the relation between these radius R, 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So this is about formulas. Next see 7 marks questions. See properties of triangle, 7 marks questions. First question you see, in triangle ABC, if A is equal to ABC values are given, we have to show that capital R value, small r is equal to 4, R1 is equal to 21 by 2, R2 is equal to 12 and R3 is equal to 14. So already answers also we have. Only the thing we have to simplify it. Okay, and what is given thing? A, B, C are given. We have to find these values, right? So how can you find? We have already R is equal to delta by S, R1 is equal to delta by S minus A. So when you want to find R1, R2, R3, you must find delta and S values. So that first I am finding S value. The semi-perimeter S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. That is 13 plus 14 plus 15 by 2, that is 42 by 2, the S value will be 21. Okay. And delta, how do you find? Under square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. So under square root of 21 into, I am simply substituting the values, S value and ABC values I am substituting. Here I am getting 21 into 8 into 7 into 6. Here you may face the difficulty to find the square root. See, don't multiply all these things. Try to factorize it, try to make prime factorization, and then directly you take the pairs of numbers and then you find the square root. Here I am doing 21 as 7 into 3, 8 as 2 into 2 into 2, okay, 7 as 7 only, 6 as 3 into 2. Now I will make squares, 7 into 7, 7 square, 3 into 3, 3 square. See here 4 2's I have, so I can write 4 into 4, 4 into 4, 4 square. So square root will get cancelled, 7 into, it can be, this is nothing but 7 into 3 into 4 whole square, and the square root will get cancelled. You will have a delta as 84. Now what will be your next step? Now in your hand you have delta and S. Simply you can find capital R is equal to what is the formula? ABC by 4 delta. Remember, ABC by 4 delta is equal to, you substitute ABC values, 13 into 14 into 15 by 4 into delta, 84. How many times it will go? If you substitute here 2 2's, 2 7's, okay, here 7 1's, 7 1's 7, 14 you have, 7 2's 14, okay, here 3 4's, okay, and here 3 5's also you have. So this will be 13 into 5 is 65 and 4 2's 8. So we got the answer 65 by 8, that's it. And smaller value find out. Smaller, how do you find smaller? Delta by S, right? Delta by S. So delta value is 84 by 21. How many times it will go? It goes in 7 table, right? 7 3 is 21, 7 1's and 7 2's 14, 3 1's and again 3 4's. So our answer is 4. Yes, we got the answer. And R1 is equal to delta by S minus A. Delta is 84, by S. What is S? 21 minus A value is 13, that is 84 by 21 minus 13 is 7, right? Sorry, 8. So how many times it will go? 4 2s, 4 21s. So 21 by 2. And R2 also, similarly you can find R2, S minus B you can find out, R3 also you can find out, delta by S minus C. These values are 12 and 14 after the substitution. Okay, you do this substitution. Let's look at the next question. In a triangle ABC, if R1, R2, R3 are given, what are the given things? Given that R1 is equal to 8, R2 is equal to 12, R3 value is also given 24. Then he is asking about ABC, right? Then how do you find it? See, ABC with R1, R2, R3 relation is R1 is equal to delta by S minus A. That relation we have. Okay, so how do you find that values? If you know S value or if you know delta value, you can solve it, right? So for that, let us find R. First let us find R. Okay, R, we find R value. Okay, so given R1 value, we have a relation for that. 1 by R is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. We have this relation. So by this relation, 1 by R is equal to 1 by 8 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 24. Take the LCM, you will have 24 as LCM. Here 3 plus 12 2 is 24. Here 1 you have. So this is 6 by 24. This is nothing but 1 by 4. So 1 by R is equal to 1 by 4. Taking the reciprocals, R is equal to 4. So in your hand, R value is also there. Then by what is the use of finding R value actually means? Delta is, we have a relation, delta is equals to R into R1 into R2 into R3. So that this can be taken as 4 into, directly you substitute 8 into 12 into 24. Okay, don't multiply and don't make this question typical. Try to take the squares. See, 4 into, I can take 4 into 2, right? I can take this one 4 into 3. I can take this is 6 into 4, right? 6 into 4 you can take. Now you try to combine it. Yes, 2 4s I have here, 2 4s I have here, 6 and 6 I have here. So this is 4 square into 4 square into 6 square. Yes. So this can be taken as 4 into 4 into 6 whole square. Square root and this one gets cancelled. You will have 4 into 4 into 6. That answer is 96. Therefore, delta is equal to 96. In this simplification can be done in your own way. Okay, delta is equal to 96. Now you have delta and all these values. We know that R is equal to delta by S. So can you get S value from this? Yes, because we know R and we know delta. That implies S is equal to, can I write delta by R? Just simply I am interchanging this. S comes here, R comes here. S is equal to delta by R. You write delta value 96 by R, that is 4. How many times go? 4 2s 8, 1 remains here, 16, 4 4 16, 24. So S value also is there in your hand, that is 24. Delta value there, S value is also there. So and we have to find ABC, right? We have to find ABC. We know R1 is equal to delta by S minus A. Okay, delta by S minus A. That implies, can I write S minus A is equal to delta by R1? Right? I am replacing here. I am interchanging this. S minus A goes here, R1 goes here. You substitute here. Okay, which is equal to delta by R1 means delta value 96, R1 value is, we know R1 is 8, so 8 ones, 8 twos, this is equals to 12, that is S minus A is equal to 12 you have. So S minus 12 is equal to A, S value is 24 minus 12 is equal to A, therefore A value is 12 here, therefore A. Similarly, you can find R2 is equal to delta by S minus B, which is equal to S minus B is equal to delta by R2. What is delta? 96 by 12, and if you solve it, you will get the value. Similarly, R3 value is delta by S minus C. S minus C, you send this side, R3. S minus C is equal to delta by R3. On substituting, this value is equal to 4. S minus C is equal to 4. We want C value, so that I am sending C here. S minus 4 is equal to C. 24 minus 4 is equal to C. Therefore, C is equal to 20. So, A, B, C values we got. This is also same question. See here, R1 is given, R2 is given, R3 is given, R also given here. From the previous questions through this question, the difference is R is given. We have to show that A value, B value, C value. So directly you find delta. Delta is equals to, what is the formula? R into R1 into R2 into R3. So that 2 into 3 into 6 into 1. Nothing but 6 into 6 you can observe here. This is root 36, that is 6. So you got delta value. So R is equal to delta by S you use, you can find S value, delta by R. Delta is equal to 6 by R value is 1, so S value is 6. Already you got S value. Now R1 is equal to delta by S minus A, that implies S minus A is equal to delta by R1. So delta value is 6, R1 value is 2, 2 3s are. So that implies, here you may confuse. You practice 2-3 times, you will get easily. See, I want A value, so I am sending this minus A this side. This minus A becomes plus A. This minus C this side, this becomes S minus 3. You have S value, 6 minus 3 is equal to A. That implies A value is 3. Next, R2 is equal to delta by S minus B. So that implies S minus B is equal to delta by R2. That is, delta value is 6, R2 value is 3 2's. So S minus B is equal to 2. We want B, right? So that implies S minus 2 is equal to B. What about S6 minus 2 is equal to B? Therefore, B is equal to 4. And similarly, R3 value, R3 is equal to delta by S minus C. That is nothing but S minus C is equal to delta by R3. Delta value is 6, you have 6 by 6, this value is 1. So S minus 6 is equal to 1. So S minus 1 is equal to C. You substitute S value, 6 minus 1 is equal to C. Therefore, C is equal to 5. Hence we proved that A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 4, C is equal to 5. This type of questions you will have 7 marks. Such an easy questions, right? You practice well. Let's see next important 7 marks question from properties of triangles. In triangle ABC, show that A plus B plus C whole square by A square plus B square plus C square is equal to cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2 by cot A plus cot B plus cot C. If you observe the RHS, all are in terms of cots only, right? Cot function, cotangent function. See, we have the formula, right, that cot A by 2 is equal to S into S minus A by delta. Cot B by 2 is equal to S into S minus B by delta. Cot C by 2 is equal to S into S minus C by delta. Now let us substitute here. I am considering the RHS part. In RHS also I am considering the numerator first. Okay, considering the numerator first, what do you get? In RHS, the numerator is equal to, what is our numerator, is equal to what? Cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2, right? Here let us substitute these values. Cot A by 2 means what? S into S minus A by delta plus S into S minus B by delta plus S into S minus C by delta. So take the LCM, everywhere you have delta, so you take delta here, that is S into S minus A plus S into S minus B plus S into S minus C. See, in each and every term you have S, so we can take common S term. So what do you get now? S minus A plus S minus B plus S minus C by delta. Here S plus S 3S. Okay, minus A minus B minus C you have. I am taking minus common here. A plus B plus C. Okay, you close this bracket also. By delta we have. See, since what is the same? S is what? Semi perimeter, right? S is equal to, you can say, A plus B plus C by 2. By 2. From this what we can write? A plus B plus C is equal to 2S. So S into 3S minus 2S by delta. This value is S. S into S is S square by delta. Therefore the numerator part. Therefore what you got? Cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2 value is S square by delta. Next let us consider the denominator. RHS, in RHS the denominator is equal to what? Cot A plus cot B plus cot C. Can I write this as cos A by sin A plus cos B by sin B? Okay, this is cos C by sin C we can write. Okay, see, from the cosine rule we can write cos A as, from what is the cosine rule? Cos A is equal to, from cosine rule, what is cos A ma? Cos A is equal to B square plus C square minus A square by 2BC, and cos B is equal to C square plus A square minus B square by 2CA. Okay, and cos C is equal to A square plus B square minus C square by 2AB. Let us replace all these values at cos A, cos B, cos C. So that is equal to, what do you get here? B square plus C square minus A square by 2BC sin A you have here. Okay, plus cos B, C square plus A square minus B square by 2CA sin B we have here. And the last one, A square plus B square minus C square by 2AB sin C you have. Okay, did you remember anything? Delta is equal to, we know that, what we know, delta is equals to half BC sin A or half CA sin B, yes, or half AB sin C. We know this, right? Here we should have half here, but we don't have half. So to get half we multiply and divide with 2. Okay, I am multiplying with 2 and dividing with 2. Multiply with 2, divide with 2. Multiply with 2, divide with 2. What do you get here? Which is equal to numerator. So numerator B square plus C square minus A square by 2 into 2 4, and here we have 4 into 1 by 2 BC sin A, right, plus C square plus A square minus B square by 4 into 1 by 2 CA sin B plus A square plus B square minus C square by 4 into 1 by 2 AB sin C. Okay, now this can be replaced with delta, right? Delta, delta, delta. So what do you get now here? B square plus C square minus A square by 4 delta plus C square plus A square minus B square by 4 delta plus A square plus B square minus C square by 4 delta. Everywhere 4 delta is as the denominator. So we can take LCM as 4 delta. Then you take all the terms, C square plus A square minus B square, A square plus B square minus C square. See, here 1 C square gets cancelled, 1 B square gets cancelled, 1 A square and 1 A square gets cancelled. So we have here only B square plus C square plus A square by 4 delta. That is nothing but what? A square plus B square plus C square by 4 delta. This is our RHS numerator, cot A plus cot B plus cot C value. Okay, already we got, you say this as 2. What is 1? From 1 we have numerator value, From 2 we have denominator value. Let us consider complete RHS now. So therefore from 1 and 2, RHS is equal to, what is our RHS? RHS is equal to cot A by 2 plus cot B by 2 plus cot C by 2 by cot A plus cot B plus cot C is equal to, okay, what is the value here? This is S square by delta by A square plus B square plus C square by 4 delta. Here delta gets cancelled. You will have 4S square by A square plus B square plus C square. Can I write 4S square as 2S whole square by A square plus B square plus C square? 2S is nothing but, since S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2, since S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2, we can write A plus B plus C is equals to 2S. 2S value every time we will write A plus B plus C whole square by A square plus B square plus C square. This is LHS. So hence proved LHS is equals to RHS. Hence therefore A plus B plus C whole square by A square plus B square plus C square is equal to this value. In this way we have to prove. First we find RHS numerator value by using cot A by 2 formula is what? S into S minus A by 2, S into S minus B by delta and S into S minus C by delta. Let's do the next 7 marks question. In triangle ABC, prove that A cos square A by 2 plus B cos square B by 2 plus C cos square C by 2 is equal to S plus delta by R. Here observe the terms cos square A by 2, cos square B by 2, cos square C by 2 we have. Once you recall, I am considering LHS first here. LHS I am considering A cos square A by 2 plus B cos square B by 2 plus C cos square C by 2. This is LHS. Okay, since we know that 1 plus cos theta is equal to what? 2 cos square theta by 2, right? So from this what you can write, 1 plus cos theta by 2 is equal to cos square theta by 2. 1 plus cos theta by 2 is equal to cos square theta by 2. So here let us replace each and every term. A into, this is 1 plus cos A by 2 plus B into 1 plus cos B by 2 plus C into 1 plus cos C by 2. So everywhere you have the denominator 2 only. I am taking the denominator 2 and you multiply with A plus A cos A, B plus B cos B, C plus C cos C. Here I can take A plus B plus C as one term, A plus B plus C as one term, and I am separating the denominator 2, and A cos A plus B cos B plus C cos C by 2. Okay, can you say this value? This is semi-perimeter S plus A cos A plus B cos B plus C cos C by 2 is as it is. Since how did you write? Semi-perimeter S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. Now we'll use the sine rule. Here the important step, sine rule will use. From sine rule, what we can say, A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C is equal to 2R, right? So from this we can write A is equal to 2R sine A, B is equal to 2R sine B, right? Okay, let us write once. 2R sine A and B is equal to 2R sine B and C is equal to 2R sine C we can write. So let us substitute here, that is equal to S plus 2R sine A cos A plus B into B means 2R sine B cos B. Just we are replacing ABC values. C means 2R sine C cos C by 2. See, S plus R I am writing outside, 2 sine A cos A plus R I am writing out 2 sine B cos B, R into 2 sine C cos C by 2. See, we know that Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. Whenever you see 2 sin theta cos theta, that is nothing but sin 2 theta. So here we can write r common, I am writing outside. This is sin 2a plus sin 2b plus sin 2c by 2 we have, I am writing by 2 here. So now we will simplify by using sin c plus sin d formula. Since sin c plus sin d is equal to what? Sum of the terms gives us first term, right? That is sin a cos b. Sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2, here 2. 2 sin c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. If we substitute here, what do you get? Which is equal to s plus r by 2 into, I am replacing this with sin c plus sin d, 2 times of sin 2a plus 2b by 2 cos 2a minus 2b by 2 plus sin 2c you have as it is. Okay, s plus r by 2 into 2 common, you will get 2 common here, 2 gets cancelled. This is sin a plus b into 2 gets cancelled here, cos a minus b. After taking 2 common, you can get cancelled, sin 2c. Now see s plus r by 2 into, see since a comma b comma c are what, those are the vertices of triangle ABC. So a plus b plus c is equal to, so since ABC are the vertices of triangle ABC, we know that a plus b plus c is equals to 180 degrees. That implies, can I write a plus b is equal to 180 minus c? Okay, apply sign on both sides. Sin a plus b is equal to sin 180 degrees minus c. Sin 180 minus c, it is in second quadrant, so it is on x axis, the function won't change. So this value is sin c. So from this I can write this value is 2 sin c into cos a minus b. 2 sin 2c can be written as 2 sin c cos c. Now from these two terms we can take 2 sin c common, right? So that implies s plus r by 2, 2 sin c, I am writing out 2 sin c. We have cos a plus a minus b plus cos c. Okay, 2 gets cancelled here. Now we are left with s plus r sin c cos a minus b plus cos c. Okay, and since again we will use a plus b plus c is equals to 180 degrees, that implies a plus b plus c is equal to 180 minus c. On applying cos both sides, cos a plus b is equal to cos of 180 degrees minus c, which is equal to 180 minus means second quadrant. In second quadrant cos negative, so cos c. So minus cos c can be replaced with minus cos a plus b. So from this we are replacing s plus r sin c into cos a plus b, cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. We recall cos a plus b minus cos a minus b is equals to second term, that is 2 sin a sin b. We have here minus s plus r sin c. You will have here 2 sin a sin b. Since cos a minus b minus cos a plus b is equal to 2 sin a sin b. So we got now s plus r 2r sin a sin b sin c. So now you observe here, I am multiplying with r. We have a formula that delta is equal to 2r square sin a sin b sin c. Delta is equal to what? 2r square sin a sin b sin c. Here we have only 2r, so I am multiplying this with r and dividing with r. So what do you get here? 2r square sin a sin b sin c by r. This value is delta, s plus delta by r. This is RHS, hence proved.